I'm saying?
Hold on. All right. Fuck it. But yeah, man. Earlier today, Johnny, because you know when we talk, people just be seeing us talk, but we talk like we be personally on the phone. But earlier today, you know what I mean, on my IG, one of the little young niggas get on my shit, and he see a picture where I was younger and foolish, you know, and a novice, you know what I'm saying, at the game and shit though, right? Hold on. Matter of fact, before I even start, everybody give 10 seconds, you know what I'm saying, to the diamonds and shit that's in Johnny mouth.
Oh, see that? Yeah, moment of silence. Yeah, see that? I appreciate it, Steve. Go ahead, though, man. I'm with you. Yeah,
you know, because if I even turn the lights off in my motherfucking room right now, you understand? We still gonna have lights in this motherfucker. With Johnny Diamonds is sitting over there lighting up this whole motherfucking video right now.
Hey, babe, hey, babe, when I'm in the presence of this real pimping, man, you know, it's always a pleasure. See, that's when the real genuine smile. This is a genuine smile right now because I'm on the phone fellowship with my brother. See, I can't even hide it right now. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, getting right into it, bro. So the young nigga get on my shit. He say, Sin, man, you was pimping like a motherfucker at the time. You know, it's the little picture where I got on the little white suit, you know what I mean, looking like I just came out of heaven, look like I just left out of somebody's prom and shit. And I got the little big head white bitch that I used to have, you know, one of my little ex-students, you know what I mean, on her knees and shit, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know the picture I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it looked like a statue.
Yeah, it's going to go down in history. It's going to history, but go ahead, though.
So, but he didn't even look at the caption. He was so into the picture that he didn't even look at the caption that I was saying because I wasn't glorifying that behavior. I was actually mortifying it. Okay. And I was telling them that we got to move away from pictures that support the thoughts of these squares in society that we are monsters and heartless individuals and we degrade women and we humiliate women. And when we post pictures and captions that basically are on one accord with that picture, glorifying this image to the squares that don't understand, they just think that, you know what I'm saying, the pimping is just some guy that forced a woman to do this and he manipulating her to do that. He taking her away from her motherfucking family. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting over there making her get on her knees and he acting like God. You know, so not only did I want you to give your opinion and give basically your perspective, but I also wanted you to tell them how them people used your pictures from MySpace in your case to basically help try to convict you. So we gonna sit up there and give them some of our history so they don't have to repeat our history. So they can make history. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So what's your say on it, bro?
Well, first of all, man, you know, like I say, you said you was much younger in the game when you did that picture. And, you know, we all come in the game, we thinking that's the fly way. That's the fly thing. But let me say, first off, we ain't making them bitches do nothing. It's a pleasure for that bitch to be on her knees. You dig what I'm saying? And, you know, bow down to you. It just show respect. But from the outside looking in, I swear they not going to see it that way. Like you just spoke on, they gonna see it as, damn, why would she be doing that? Why he making her do that? You understand what I'm saying? Look at that white woman bowing down to that nigga. You dig what I'm saying? That's how they gonna look at it. Who the fuck he think he is? Who is he? You understand what I'm saying? But they don't understand that it was a pleasure and an honor for that woman to even be allowed to do that. You dig what I'm saying? And now 2017, we dealing with a whole nother monster. You dig what I'm saying? We dealing with a whole nother racist perception of this game, but already been frowned on for hundreds of years. But now, 2017, man, we don't stand a chance doing that kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Or allowing a bitch to do that, or allowing the woman to participate and carry herself like that. Nowadays, we have to teach these women to carry themselves like ladies at all times because somebody's watching you, even when you think they're not. And we are judged by how we carry ourselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, what we do behind closed doors, that's what we do behind closed doors. But we have to put on for the public. You understand what I'm saying? We have to put on for the public because they're going to perceive shit, blow it out of proportion. I've heard stories of swearers get on the phone, call the police. hey, this guy, he's got this girl, and you know, he just slapped her, or whatever it may be, and niggas catching cases like that. You understand what I'm saying? Just
Right.
by swear not minding their own motherfucking business. You dig what I'm saying? So it's all fucked up right now. And far as my situation, you know, MySpace, that shit was way before the Facebook and all that shit. You know, I had some fly pictures, and right now, those people are refusing to let those pictures go because they are that powerful. They will not give those pictures back. I mean, my lawyer done fought tooth and nail, made phone calls to receive the iPads and the different pictures and shit. They will not give this shit back because they know how powerful these pictures is. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 women. All of us got the same chains on, the charms on. We posted up, suited and booted, you know, standing in front of the whip, standing inside the mansion, you know, really campaigning. They will not
Right.
let these
Really
pictures go.
campaign.
They're really campaigning because they know the power of the campaign. They know when some young lady look into that and see these pictures, they're going to say, man, I would love to be a part of that. Man, everything about this looks successful. You understand what I'm saying? So it can be received in two ways. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be perceived in a negative aspect. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And to the younger dudes nowadays, man, the less motherfucking attention you bring to yourself doing that kind of shit, the better off you're going to be. And that's just my advice. From going through what I went through, they gonna play connect the dots. Don't give them the dots to connect. Don't give them to them.
Right. Right.
Don't give
Don't do
them to
their
them.
job for them.
Exactly, because that's all you're doing, man. That's all
Right.
you're doing. Just like we study the internet, we study women, and we, you know, specialize in reading shit. They got people that's their job to do the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? Going through and saying, oh, okay, damn, you got that white woman. Okay, she looks fairly young. Okay,
Right.
let's contact her. She's no longer with him anymore. Let's contact her and see what she got to say about this man.
Right.
And who's to say? She could be having a bad day that day. She could be in her feelings that day. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? When they make contact with her. And now, hey, she ain't under your instructions no more.
Right.
Hey,
You don't
do
know
you
how
want to
she
take that?
feeling.
Exactly. Do you
Somebody
want to
might
take?
have just died in the family.
Exactly. Do you want to take that chance?
One of her little renegade buddies just got killed or something.
Oh man, she really in her feeling. Now
She
it's
really in
Johnny
her feelings.
Cash's fault. Now it's Sinful fault. Now it's Mac. It's
Exactly.
everybody's fault. You understand what I'm saying? Now she finna
Exactly.
tell everything and get these people everything but your DNA.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So man, y'all young pimps, y'all gotta be more smarter, man, more wiser, man. You understand what I'm saying? Now if you got a particular young lady that proved herself, like you go to my Instagram, I post a lot of pictures of me and my game. That's 14 years though. You know, she done been through the weather, went through the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that shit. And I still can't say that what she will and won't do. I would hope she would do the right thing. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But it ain't been written what she will and won't do. But for us just talking about some fly-by nights, me on the picture with them, and y'all ain't gonna see that. Y'all ain't gonna
Right.
see that. Y'all, it's not healthy, man. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, man. Simple
As,
telling y'all right. It's not healthy.
as the Apostle Paul said, when I was a child, I thought as a child.
Exactly.
So, you know, when I first came into the game, I didn't have the game. I came in retarded. And the people that was around me at that particular time was exemplifying behavior that was totally contrary to the behavior of a pimp. But I actually thought that they were, you know, exemplifying the right behavior simply because their attendance in the game was longer than mine. You know what I'm saying? They had been in the game longer than me. They was professing to be, you know what I mean, in the game 5 and 10 years. So if you just jump in the game and you're around motherfuckers that say they've been doing this shit 5 and 10 years, and you seeing niggas, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures with their foot, you know what I mean, on top of a bitch head. If you see a nigga take a picture on top of a bitch back, or she bowing down to him, praying to him like he God, or you see a nigga going upside a bitch head because she didn't come in the house with the right amount of money. You know what I'm saying? When you first started the game, especially if you was like me, not reading books and not depending on films and going by the commercialism that's from songs and shit, you going by the individuals that's around you and the experiences that you have, you predestined. And then another thing that would be wrong with niggas is we like to come in crowds of peas and we put on Oscar award performances as if we already got the game. And that's how we miss the game, by acting like we already have the game. In conversations, acting like we got the information already. Talking when we really should be listening. We should be swift to hear and slow to speak, but we sitting over there speaking too damn much where we can't even sit up there and get the game, you know what I mean, that's being given by the veteran pimping, by the pimping that had already been through adversity, already been through a correctional facility, already done been through the feds, already done lost shit to they feds. We so busy sitting over there acting like we the biggest pimps in these particular. I know I was in my younger motherfucking days and shit like that. And that's how a nigga missed the game. What you saying, bro?
Hey, it's a young gentleman asked me just last night. He say, P, how do I elevate my game? How do I become better in this shit? I say, first of all, man, you have to surround yourself by older gentlemen who's got the game right. And when you get around those guys, be a gentleman. Hey, man, buy them drinks. And I say the first thing you need to do is take the cotton out your ears and put it in your mouth and soak up everything that those dudes are saying. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to speak. You understand? Because you're going to miss something. You understand me? And they're going to be looking at you sideways. I say, when you get the opportunity to speak, you know, you'll know it. You know what I mean? You drop your little jewels in there and give your opinion about what it is. Make sure it's some ism now. But 9 times out of 10, man, you really need to be observant and make sure they some reputable, respected motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's the best advice I could have gave to him, man. Whatever city you in, man, go buy them drinks, man. Because game, you know, they ain't going to give it to you for free, man. Yeah, let them know that you're a young player, man, trying to get this shit. Buy them drinks, treat them to dinner. You understand what I'm saying? Show them respect, man. You dig what I'm saying? They're going to give it to you, man. Like I told them, Johnny Cash is made up of all the dudes I come in the game looking up to. I got something from everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, them dudes could have told me, hey, Johnny Cash, go home, get in a tub of cold water and jump out and do 10 jumping jacks and 10 push-ups. You're going to be a better pimp. I was going home and do it. You dig what I'm saying? That's how big I was for the guy. I was going home and doing just that. But nowadays, you know, they think they can get the game from, you know, these DVDs and, you know how this shit go.
Right.
It's all.
Shit that people think that's being a blessing to the game, but really hurting the game because it's a bunch of lames in there that really don't have the game. They just came up reaping the benefits off the bitches that was ignorant of what the real game is.
And then what they don't understand is seeing that it's a double-sided coin. They only tell them about the good side and showing them the suits and the gators and all the good flamboyant shit, but tell them about the downside, man, on when these women going to testify on a pimp. Tell them about the downside, man, that you may catch an STD from one of these women. Tell them about the downside is that you may be sleeping at the bus stop, don't know where your next meal coming from fucking with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? See, they don't glorify that part of it. You dig what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, it is a flip side to this game now. You dig what I'm saying? If it's not done right.
Major flip side.
And I try to tell them about both sides of the coin. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, man, ain't no fun when the rabbit got these guns. Hey, man, these people will get in your motherfucking business and make your life a living motherfucking hell, man. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going through it right now. I caught a case in 2010. It's 2017, and I still got shackles on my black ass.
Right.
And this shit ain't going to be over with till damn near 2020.
Right. Exactly.
So my life just took a pause. A straight pause for 10 motherfucking years, man. You understand me? I don't know too many niggas that can even stay in the rain like that, man, and still be, you understand me, going head first like I go head first, man, because I ain't come this far to get scared now. You dig what I'm saying? I love this shit, man. I was sworn into this shit, man. This is what I do, man. You dig what I'm saying? I don't sell drugs. I don't rap. I don't know how to do nothing else, man. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know how to do nothing else, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Now, you know how we do it. When me and you, when we speak on things, it might have meant for us that we thought we was going to talk about one subject, and we end up talking about innumerable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So with that being said, I want you to touch on that, Johnny. Do you feel, because this subject always come up in the pimp and hoe groups too, you know, or among pimps. How do you feel, or what do you think concerning pimps rapping, do you think that can a pimp be a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Like, how you feel about those things? Because they always ask that question. Me, I think the question is stupid. But at the same particular time, I'm going to ask that since you spoke on it.
That is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. And it's just like, everybody got one. Hey, man, when you fully devoted and you baptized into this motherfucking ism, man, you ain't got time to do none of that motherfucking shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being real, man, because these hoes, that's 25-8. You know what I mean? Where you got time to go and mix some down and do some vocals and do, hey, man, you better than me, man, because I done been 8, 9, 10 deep, and I know how this shit requires your undivided attention. You understand what I'm saying? Now, hey, if you got an indoor studio inside your house and you won't feel like you want to talk some shit or something over a track, okay, that's cool. But we not going to make an occupation of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to do that, man. That's just my opinion, man. I don't take nothing from the pimps that rap. You understand what I'm saying? But, hey, maybe if they weren't putting their time into the rapping, who's to say where their career would be at in the game? You dig what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I mean, for real though, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because back in the day, man, bitch is gonna look at you and laugh. Somebody he rap? How? Man, I better not get that nigga down with my money. Now that's how it used to be. Versus these hoes today, they hip hop whores. They like the shit. You know what I mean? They like all this bullshit. They feel like, that's. Yeah, they feel like that's gonna be their cameo on Love and Hip Hop or something. That's they way in or something. You know what I mean? Versus, a real respectful prostitute. She don't want to be part of no shenanigans like that. She want her folks to be known as an international cross-country professional paid pimp.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how real 304 gonna look at it. Like, man, look, I don't want my man to have no other labels, nothing but this pimping. Nothing but this pimping, man. I want this nigga that he's known for going hard on the bitch. That's it. Not going hard on the mic. He go hard on hoes. You know what I'm saying?
He going hard on the mic. Okay, well, I'm gonna say this, P. My point of view a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this to a P that can rap, that can sing. You might be a musician. I'm gonna say you should utilize the gift that God gave you to put you in position to have success in possession. I'm going to tell you to use that gift to basically add on to your campaign, because there's certain avenues that you could never get into. There's certain broads in the corporate world that you would never get unless you elevate, you know what I'm saying, and basically increasing your campaign. So I'm gonna say this. There is a difference between a rapper that's professing to be a pimp
and a pimp trying to convince y'all that he know how to rap.
Ability to rap.
Exactly.
So we got rappers now, because they know that you broads is choosing up on images that you see on VH1 and BET instead of a PIMP. You giving the currency to every nigga that you see that look like motherfucking Jay-Z's and, you know what I mean, anybody that's popular at that time, you know what I mean? All he got to do is have a few little fake, he don't even got to have real jewelry, because a lot of you bitches don't even know the difference between fake jewelry and real jewelry. A lot of y'all be choosing on Fugazi to P. But, you know what I mean? All he got to do is have some few motherfucking pieces, some cute little rhinestones with some name brand clothes on, spit some little rap songs, got some little bars and shit over wax, over some instrumentals. And once he sit up there and say them bars over them instrumentals, now he got a residence and he residing and abiding in your motherfucking mental. You understand me? You ready to sit up there and hoe up for the man and get the man your money. Nigga don't got no pimping for you at all. No instructions, no uncommon information, no inspiration to give you. Just rap songs and fornication. And you bitches give you accumulation to niggas like this all the motherfucking time. And what me and Johnny Cash, now one thing we both can agree on, that there is a difference between a pimp who has a gift to rap or to sing or to be a musician than somebody who is saying, you know what? I'm a hustler and these bitches are stupid. And I got some good dick. I got some good music. These bitches are stupid. I'm about to get my distribution from prostitutes, man. I ain't about to just sit up there, you understand me, and just get concert money. You know what I mean? If the bitch
I'm finna mix it all up.
I'm gonna sell Podo too. And that's exactly why they went. And then you got these niggas that's taking these motherfucking money from lawsuits or money from a record label, and they come over into the game or around the game
and put it on the pimping.
Right. And they got different, and they got motherfucking vehicles, and they walk around like they're a pimp miracle, and you bitches look, and because you looking at what you see instead of looking at, you understand me, the game, and when you on the conversation, you just like, he cute as hell, I want to fuck. So as the great gorgeous Dre said, you understand me, when a motherfucker always, if you desire to have sex with this individual, that's pretty much half of the battle already. He done already got you halfway because you want to get some pussy up to him. So all he got to do is intensify your desire to want to be with him by telling you that you're going to have a rap career or you're going to be in a rap video and all of that shit, and you ready to choose.
Hey, Sin, check this out, man. Hey, man, back in those MySpace days, it was so many bitches that came and chose me off pictures. They saw the pictures of the big houses and all the jewelry and all that shit. And them hoes really thought that I was a rapper. They thought that I was a rapper proclaiming to be a pimp. And bitches came to me and was honest enough after they got there and said, hey, from the outside looking in, I'm not going to lie. I thought that you did something else. And that's the reason why I came. You understand what I'm saying? They was really thinking like, ain't no way this nigga here saying he a pimp and he got 11, 10 motherfucker. He got all these whips and all this jewelry. This dude a rapper. Psych. Yeah, bitch, I got you. Yeah, you got here. You see what it is with me. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a rapper, rest his soul. He said it best. My nigga named Nussy out of Louisiana. He said it best when they asked him about the beef with Lil Boosie. He say, man, Boosie a talented rapper. I'm a gangster. He said, ain't no beef. He say, Boosie is a rapper trying to convince y'all he's a gangster. I'm a gangster trying to convince y'all that I can rap. He said it's a big difference. You understand what I'm saying? And this dude that was speaking was a notorious killer. He was known for killing motherfuckers, killed plenty of motherfuckers, and he was a real gangster. Like he said, I'm trying to convince y'all I can rap. When Boosie just a little rapping nigga trying to act like he a gangster. So they need to know the difference, man. They need to be able to distinguish the difference, man. But a lot of these hoes nowadays, they so gang goofy into they choosing everything but the ism.
Right.
Everything but the ism. They choosing the cars, they choosing the pictures, they choosing everything but the ism.
A picture of a dick, a nigga saying that he about to liquor, you understand me, from the river to the titty, he about to eat the ass like groceries in the buffet.
Oh yeah, all that shit, man. It's sad, man. You know, it's sad, man. But like I told a young pimp the other day, man, just like these hoes forming their little fag coalitions, hey man, all the pimps need to pull together, man, and really, you know, put up a boycott against faggots, man. And you know how you do that? If all the pimps get on the line and start doing more communicating over the wire, and say, hey, man, you know that little such bitch, yeah, she been really playing around here, man. So, hey, check this out. When that bitch hit anybody line, man, we're going to make sure that bitch need to have 10 or better. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to alleviate the plan right there. Versus the bitch talking to me, and I say, yeah, bitch, I need 10, you faggot. And then she talked to Sauce, woo, woo, woo. And he say, yeah, come on, I got you a ticket over here. You some horn, right? Yeah, woo, woo. She name dropping. You send this bitch a ticket and fly this bitch out on the GP. You dig what I'm saying? She's making a mockery of the guy.
Right.
She's making a straight mockery of the guy because with 2, 3 motherfuckers recognize her for being the fag that she is. Here you go, Joe Blow over here. He's so desperate to have a bitch until he done went against all the rules and played with this hoe. Who winning right there? The bitch winning.
The bitch
winning.
The bitch.
And I tell you how cold the game is. Them hoes can get in their little whole groups and down talk a nigga. Now one of these bitches never even met a pimp. And if 2, 3 bitches down talking on a nigga and saying certain shit, all them hoes gonna damn near roll with what them hoes saying, whether it's true or not.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Come on through
everybody
here
need to
with
get on
this
the
game.
same accord. Everybody need to get on the same accord, man. Start doing more communicating, man, because these hoes really playing. And
See, but the thing is that your mindset, your mentality, Johnny, only a few have. These niggas be so worried about losing action at the bitch that ain't gonna never happen as far as all of us. Maybe just a small little few, but niggas be so worried about what the bitch think and losing action and having this old funky, big head, handsome ass bitch that they can't get on one accord with the pimping. They can't communicate properly with the pimping because he thinking about getting pussy and currency too much from the bitch. So he gonna put the bitch above the game so he can never be on one accord with the game. And there's so many of them that profess to be a pimp. It's just like right now. Say, for example, you knock a nigga for he get you for the bitch. Or he might not even get you for the bitch. The bitch ain't gave no fee of a respectable trap. But he's so afraid of calling Johnny Cash that if I call you, then maybe you might say something to the bitch, or you might ruin my action, or this whole thing might get destroyed because I talked to you, not knowing that Johnny Cash talking to you, you gonna sit up there and give me the upper hand on how to preside over this bitch. But niggas that's scared of losing the bitch and losing action and having transactions, they could never communicate properly with the pimping because they don't even have the mentality of a pimp.
See, and I'm gonna tell you this here, man. And you possess this qualification, man, because we done pimp together. You know, you possess a different quality. You cut different, P. How your aspect is on giving niggas action at holes and just how you just broke that down. Like you say, that shit's so far between now until niggas don't even have that perception anymore.
No.
Like you said, I'm gonna give a nigga the upper hand. Like just for instance, man, me and a pimp partner of mine out of Memphis, I ain't gonna name drop, had action of the ex-whore of mine. And I told him, like, hey, P, check this out. This is what you need to do. No, you're on the wrong track with that. Call that bitch up, man. Tell that hoe how fine she is. Tell that ugly motherfucker how fine she is to you. I say, second of all, when you in the middle of you talking to her, just get the coughing like you blowing some good dope. You ain't got to be smoking on nothing. Just get the coughing like you choking on the chicken bone. Like, man, this shit's some fire. You know what? He did exactly that. And that bitch jumped right, fell right like I knew she was going to fall. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That run to get to his next bitch, and that man, he doing real good. But that come from two pimps communicating and staying ahead of the bitch. Right. And I also told him too now, hey P, this bitch ain't gonna respect that soft shoe shit. She ain't gonna respect that Mr. Nice Guy shit. You got to go hard on this bitch if you want to have her. He said, what you mean by that, P? I say, P, let me put it like this here. Every day that bitch was with me, I called her ugly chip tooth motherfucker. Every day of 6 years. Get your ugly chip tooth ass out my face, bitch. Go on, bitch. Get your bitch. You think you're fine, bitch. Nobody like your ugly ass. Every day. But that's what she understood, and he didn't deliver it like that. So his presiding over the bitch was short, but he did do what he do, you know.
Right, right.
But it could have been way bigger, way longer if he had just
listen to the pimping.
Exactly.
And communicate with the pimping.
Key thing, and key thing I told him. I say, hey, P, if that bitch ain't getting you $1,500, $2,000 a day, she playing with you. Don't let that bitch come in there with none of that. Because she can do it.
Right.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen like that.
Right.
Because he did it his way. You think, seeing if you tell me, hey, Johnny Cash, hey, man, that this how you going to have this bitch now, Cash. You can't, you know, you just got to wake up and call her gorgeous every day. And pat on her ass. Hey, gorgeous, foul, yeah. Because Simple know this working. He done got his numbers like this. If this what it takes, here I got you, bitch. And she gonna be wondering like, oh, I am just so. She gonna be really feeling herself. She feel like Silver did this. Now Johnny Cash doing this. Oh, I really shit. This nigga was funny. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, it ain't nothing but some game. And that's what these niggas is lacking. Game. God damn it, game. That's what they lacking, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but back to them pictures, man. Back to them pictures, man. It's okay, man, to take pictures, man, of y'all the campaign. Use that shit with discretion, though, man. Real talk. Use that shit with discretion. Because that shit can come back to hunt you in a way that you don't want it to hunt you, man. Because it is a such thing as circumstantial. Circumstantial. That's what them people told me. Just because we ain't got a bitch telling it, don't mean it wasn't a crime committed.
Right.
Our whole case is circumstantial. And my lawyer asked me, he said, Cash, hey, it's 50-50. Do you want to take a chance on that? Hell no, not with my motherfucking life. No, I don't want to take no chance with that, man. That's me in them pictures with them bitches. That's me on them phone calls with them hoes. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and they basically saying, nigga, that's all we need to send your ass up the river. Now come on, play with us. So I'm dropping this on y'all youngsters, man, so y'all can really know, man, and avoid a whole lifetime of motherfucking problems, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Now,
and let me say this here to them, saying, hey, man, y'all stop being so quick to be so trusting of these new niggas, man. These just off the porch ass niggas. Quit being so quick to bring these niggas to breast, as we say from the South. You know, bringing them straight to the breast and embracing them with love. Quick, man, because there ain't no love in these motherfucking streets, man. Ain't no love in these streets. You don't know this nigga, man. You didn't grow up with this nigga in the same household with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Tell him, Johnny.
You didn't wet the bed with this nigga. Y'all pissed on each other in the bed, and y'all woke up in the morning and got whoopings together. Y'all didn't do none of that shit, man.
Come on.
Quit trusting these niggas. Quit being so trusting, man. This is a lonely man's game, man. Out this motherfucking game, man, participate in this shit, you may get 3 good pimp friends. You're going to have a lot of pimp partners.
That's a lot right there, just them 3, but go ahead.
Exactly. You may have a lot of pimp partners all over the world, but you may get three good pimp friends, man. Maybe 3.
You blessed to have 3. You blessed to have 1. Exactly.
You sure said the mouth, but I didn't want to say that because a lot of them really even be able to understand that. That's why I said 3 cents. You feel what I'm saying? That's giving them the benefit of the doubt, man. And the reason why me and Simple take time to do what we're doing right now is because, man, we're not haters, man. We want to see y'all young niggas win. We want to see y'all do this shit on a professional scale. On a professional scale, man, because you can be an ignorant ass nigga walking around here and get stereotyped like the rest of these niggas, or you can be a respected gentleman. Look at Gorgeous Dre. The man name is respected, man. When that man name come up, he's intelligent. You just don't, when his name come up, you just don't hear pimp.
No.
You're going to hear father.
No.
Brother. Loving. Spiritual. A man.
Preacher, minister, motivator,
all that, and you got to have
speaker,
love for
life coach.
Exactly, you got to have love for this man, man. If you don't, then you's a motherfucking hater.
You're a buster.
Exactly, and that's how I want to go down in history. That's how Simple want to be respected in history. Even 10, 15, 20 years after this pimping, when our name come up, we want it to be spoken on in a positive way. And in a good way, say, yeah, them niggas had them bitches, but they also did this right here for the game.
Right.
Oh, they also brought this good shit to the game, man.
Right.
They did something niggas weren't even doing. You dig what I'm saying? And you can't put a price on that shit, man. You can't put a price on it.
I wanted to just touch back on what you were saying with them pictures. I wanted to leave this and put this in their head. If I'm your enemy and my job is to help convict you on the counts of pandering, living off the earnings of prostitution, and especially if you got a pandering with force. If it's an allegation of you having some type of physical force, you forcing this woman to do something against her damn will, how easy do you think it is for me to convince a white jury that you a heartless ass nigga towards women when you got pictures on your Instagram and Facebook where you got your foot on a bitch face, where you got your shoe on a bitch back? How easy is it for the enemy to try to convict you and put you underneath the motherfucking jail when you got pictures like this, and especially, for example, no disrespect to this, that's my brother. But when you look like Johnny Cash, you dark and you dark skinned, you a black motherfucker. You understand me? And
look mean as a look
really
mean.
look like a nigga. And some of you niggas got white girls. You got pretty little Brittany, pretty little Jennifer, pretty little Sandy. They got that Starbucks personality, and she on the stand crying and shit. And they showing pictures of you when you had your shoe on the bitch eye, and the caption said, yeah, man, I keep my motherfucking foot on the bitch face, man. How easy do you think it is for me to get a conviction and send your ass away for a 20 to L, 30 to L? Go ahead, John.
Easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. I'm going to tell y'all the rundown on how it's going to happen. You going before they even bring you out from behind the case, they going to pass your little booklet around with your mug shot on it. And they're going to send shivers up their spine right there. And when they read the shit like Sin just said, the allegations, oh, shit. And they see the pictures. Before you even come into the courtroom, they already got their mind made up. And then when you incarcerated, you not shaving, your hair not combed, you in an orange motherfucking jumpsuit, you looking like
talk about it, Johnny. You in there looking a fool.
You're looking like Kimbo Slice after a 12-round fight, like a madman. Oh man, them people already, it's hook, line, and sinker. We cannot let him back on the streets. Let's put him away for long as it's coming out of his mouth. I keep a bitch broke, and I'm going to step on her neck every chance I get. This is pimping, bitch. Or bow down to the pimping, you fucking dog-headed bitch. All these squirrels don't understand that, man.
Oh,
they
shit.
They don't understand that shit. These people like, man, where did this nigga come from? Isn't any more of them like him? We need to get rid of all these motherfuckers. And that's how they gonna perceive it.
Johnny done painted the coldest picture because that's how it's gonna be. 9 out of 10, your breath gonna be stinking. Your hair gonna look like you auditioning for the next Kunta Kinte Part 2 film. You gonna come in there looking a goddamn fool. Your grandmama and mama gonna be in the motherfucking audience and say, God damn, look at my baby. When the last time he got a brush on his head?
They gonna break down crying when they see you. Ooh.
They gonna break down crying. You gonna look a goddamn fool. They gonna make you into this image. And then, by you being in there, and then watch this, Johnny. Convicts know what I'm talking about. When you sit up there and you go, you know what I mean? You thinking that you're getting ready to go to court. Then they sit up there, you go to court, and they push your shit 4 months back. Then you go to court again. They push your court date another motherfucking 2 months, 3 months. So by this time, you done already did a year or maybe some years, depending on where you at, and you're mad. You're frustrated. They done took the soul out of you. No encouragement. Your face, everything. You looking fucked up. You looking like there's no God. And once you come up in there, the white people like, oh, goddamn, hell yeah. He don't need to be in society.
Hey, just like 50 Cent said on Power. Yeah, man, they said that Ghost nigga he did that shit. Yeah, he did that shit. That's how the white folk be looking at you. Yeah, he did that shit.
He did that.
Let it come out there. He did that. He did that poor girl like that. And we gonna be her voice today.
Right.
We gonna be her voice today.
Right.
We gonna help this woman get even.
Right.
You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance, man. I'm telling y'all, man. And a lot of y'all niggas spending your money before you even get it. It's spent. You ain't got no $100, $200, $300, $500,000 to hire no high price attorneys.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying?
And I'm glad that you brought that up. See, like I said, when you're talking to pimping, man, there's just so many subjects to speak on. Let me say this, and it's because of situations like this that you don't got time to be talking to no damn bitch that ain't about nothing. You don't got time to be on the phone talking to a bitch for 600 years and she don't even got $300. She's sitting over there, you talking about some what's going on with it, what's going on, you thinking about choosing, and the bitch talking about some, well, you know, I don't like to rush into things and woo, 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 woo. You don't got time for that. You don't got time to be sitting over there fucking with a bitch. You sitting over there trying to give us some Harvard University pimping. The bitch don't even got a community college comprehension. You know what I mean? And she's sitting over there making $200 to $300 or $250 by the grace of God. Nigga, this is not the profession, especially in this era, to be playing with bitches like that. Because
hey, man,
when you get into a situation like that, they're going to put your bail in the heavens. And just imagine being locked up, fucked up, not a dime on your books, and you sitting over there on the phone talking to a bitch that only make $250 a day, and your bail is $650,000, and this bitch is only making $250 by the grace of God, staying in the motherfucking $80 room, and she smoke weed, and her big head ass like to eat. Come on, man.
Come on, hey, man.
Do math.
Okay. Do the math. Like you just say, do the motherfucking math, man. It is what it is, man. And we not telling y'all this shit off of what we heard. We telling y'all this shit off experience. Off experience. I just told a young bitch maybe a few months ago, like, bitch, every time I'm in your presence, I'm taking a penitentiary chance. Do you think I'm finna be playing with you, ho? This is my life. You understand me? So on that note, bitch, you look way more better going than you do coming, bitch. Ho looked at me like, huh? Yeah, you look better going, bitch. This is what we at the end of our road right here, baby, because it's too much going on. It's too much
right.
game and not enough came back. So you know what? You good, baby. So go bump your head, do what you do. I wish you well, baby.
God bless you.
Simple,
God
man.
bless you.
A nigga can't be so thirsty. And then let me touch base on this here, man. A lot of you niggas, that little 250, 300 is more money than you ever got before in your life. Word to the wise, man. That ain't no money. That ain't no money, man. Tell that hoe to wipe her ass with that 250, 300 and tell her to keep it. That ain't none of your money. That's hers. Because your money got 2 more zeros behind it. You know, if you're really doing this shit, you're demanding your issue. You understand what I'm saying? So quit selling for these pennies and crumbs and all these lies and shit that bitch coming up there with. You niggas letting these hoes compensate y'all with ass kissing and no money.
Right.
Now, bitch, say the ass kissing and the kissing
right.
up to the bitch, pay me with currency. You understand me? And when y'all get that, man, y'all, a lot of y'all dudes gonna be on y'all way to some greatness, man. You dig what I'm saying? If you take heed to this shit that we saying, man, you're gonna save yourself a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, and you're going to be on your way to being a real motherfucking boss in this shit, man.
Right.
Real
and I like what you said. I don't want those pimps that are currently holeless and doleless. You're currently in a situation right now. You might be sleeping in your car. You might be sleeping in your Renault. The Motel 6 room that you in only got 2 more days on it. So, you know, you might be sitting back and you listening to this and you might be saying it's easier for them to say because they are in a better circumstance that I'm currently in right now. I got to pay for this room or I got to pay for this rental right now. So this bitch that got this 250 and 300, I got to give a Farrakhan and Malcolm X speech to make this bitch reach for my pimping right now. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the streets. And them niggas ain't in my situation. I understand what you're saying, but watch what I'm about to say to you right now. Nigga, I'd rather be 10 below zero in society with no currency than to be in a correctional facility with all the currency in the world, nigga, on my motherfucking books. Over a $200 ass bitch, you understand me, that wasn't going to do it my way. She had 200 ways to tell me about how she wanted to do it her way instead of doing it my way. No, nigga, I would be out here. I'll be out, man, nigga, I'm going to be walking on the side of the road to Adolf Hitler come back as a good man. I'm going to be on the side of the road, nigga, to the rapture come back before I sit up there and bow down and conform to something that's going to disrespect myself in this game. I can't give the bitch my balls just so I can ball. You know what I mean? I already know how it be. When a nigga be in a fucked up situation, the spirit of compromisation be coming from everywhere. And it be like, well, maybe this is just the difference of the time. Maybe I should conform to the time because when I got on Instagram, I saw compromising the P. That nigga, he just got the Bentley. I saw eating the booty to Mac. He just pushed up in a rape. I just saw the nigga sell a bag on Monday and send a bitch on Tuesday. That nigga got a Maserati and he looked like he doing better than everybody. So it seems as if I need to compromise my pee in order for me to have some food in my mouth. And I'm telling you, man, it's just a trick of the devil. It's just a trick of the enemy, man. Peace. Stay encouraged, man. Stay
Hey,
steadfast in this motherfucking pimping. Go ahead, man. I see Johnny
hey,
want to say,
P,
y'all know how
check.
I am.
Hey, check it out, P. Young gentleman asked me, man, a few nights ago on my live on Instagram about compromising. I paused maybe like 2 minutes. Ain't no compromising with this pimping, man. Compromise. If you over there compromising, man, you need to go find you a job, man. Ain't no compromising when it comes to this shit, man. It's your way or no motherfucking way, man. Period. You don't compromise with no motherfucking bitch, man. You the boss. You the brains of this shit. And what you doing compromising? Y'all partners in this shit now?
Come on.
No, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to wake the fuck up, man. You dig what I'm saying? And you just saying something, saying I didn't want to interrupt you, man. But yeah, this is where I'm at, man. When you said about you rather sleep outside. Hey, man, this shit started with belief and it ends with belief, man. You dig what I'm saying? I tell a bitch like this right here, and I don't know, see, you may not agree with this here. I say, bitch, have you ever seen God? Nah. You believe in him, right? Okay, then. Same thing with this game, bitch. It started with belief and end with belief, bitch. You know he your Lord and Savior. You know who went. Okay, bitch, same thing, bitch. So what I'm telling you is law.
See,
that's what it is.
And another reason why I can't motherfucking compromise, you understand me, or stay discouraged, bitch, because I done had too many great examples before me, you understand me, as I begin to reminisce and retrospect and allow the spirit of pimping to minister to me, as I see my partner in the motherfucking comment section, I done seen Freeze sit up there and get put in a position, you understand me, and sit up there, you know what I mean? It was the bitch, and you already know how these bitches is. Sometimes a bitch will hit a lick, or she got some good amount of money, and she want to act funky because she got some good amount of money, and she knows basically that you got utilities and necessities to pay, and she knows you in need of your motherfucking currency, so now she want to act like she fuck, man. That nigga sat up there and threw the motherfucking Benz keys at the bitch and walked off on the motherfucking bitch. Like I said, as I began to think about that, when I began to think about Johnny Cash, you know what I'm saying, on motherfucking, you understand me, parole, and bitches was acting funky. This bitch was acting stupid. That bitch was acting dumb and sitting over there trying to play bro, because when you basically in the probation or you on parole, you're stagnated. You can't move the way that you want to move. And exactly. Know that. And so they will sit up there and they'll start doing things that they didn't do in ancient times. They're going to try to pull it with you in this recent times, because they're going to see whether or not if your power or who you say you are is only based on condition. So if the condition change, do you change? And I'm sorry to say, majority of the niggas that I've seen profess to be pimps. That's why I don't, when they say things that don't touch me the way that it touched them or whoever that don't know no better, because I actually know this individual or I got discernment of this individual, and I know that when they circumstance change, when they can't pay the car note, or they lose the mansion, or they lose the rings and chains and shit, all of that high-powered shit, all of them talking like they was God, they about to be some humble motherfuckers. They ready to eat ass. They ready to eat pussy. They ready to do all this motherfucking shit. It's only a few that's going to survive. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, like I said, man, and I want everybody to hear this right here, man. This shit start with belief. It ends with belief. You got to know that, hey, man, I've been by the books. I've been doing my homework. I've been a proper student of the game. So if I walk away from this bitch right now with nothing, with $5 in my pocket, I got enough belief in the game that something, when I turn a corner, me being scrapped with what I'm scrapped with, me having the knowledge that I got, I'm going to have me something. If it ain't nothing but a piece of bitch, I'm going to get something to get me to my next. That's belief. When you ain't got that, you might as well find you another occupation partner and start doing something else, man. I'm going to keep the bread fresh with you, man. You want that hoe to believe. You want that hoe to believe when she down and everything that you tell her, hey, baby, it's going to be all right. It only take that one motherfucker. Just keep on pushing, baby. It's going to be all right. Just keep on turning through more corners. You want her to believe, but you don't believe.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You the prize, man. You the prize. You got what that hoe need.
Right.
Want and need.
And that's another thing I will say. I'm gonna touch on that too. Pimping is a blessing to pimping. All right. Now, I'm not going to allow another man to pimp on me and basically sit up there and reap off the benefits of me pimping on hoes if I don't see him trying to endeavor to have a hoe. No, I'm not going to do that, nigga. You're not going to pimp on me. It's billions of bitches out here, nigga. You better get you one. Now, but at the same particular time, if you see a pimp down and about it, you see him not compromising. You see he not making no deals. You see that he currently holeless. You see that he currently doleless. Hey, man, pimps keep pimps pimping. Pimps gonna put pimps in position to sit up there and have a bitch in possession so he can be a blessing to himself. Pimps do not make fun of or criticize or verbally crucify a motherfucker because he temporarily holeless. And I've seen, I've seen niggas sit up there and roast niggas because they was in cars behind the year. I've seen niggas sit up there and laugh at pimping simply because pimping was driving the same car that his bitch was driving at that time. And them same motherfuckers right now is holeless and doleless. So I said all that to say this. You gonna reap what you sow. And you gonna reap what you didn't sow. A lot of you are not gonna receive withdrawals from the game because you haven't gave no deposit to the game. You ain't been a blessing to the game. When you saw that pimp doing bad and you walked past, you was counting 10 and 15 and 20 racks in front of a pimp that didn't even have $20. You understand me? By the grace of God, nigga, you're wrong. And the game gonna sit up there and spank you. And a pimp shouldn't feel sorry for you once he see your ass holeless and doleless. Mark my motherfucking words. I have not seen one nigga yet shit on this motherfucking pimping and continue to sit up there and reap off the benefits of this game. You gonna reap what you sow. Go ahead,
exactly, man. My mom told me that was one of my mom, rest her soul, her favorite saying. She used to tell me, man, you reap what you sow. And she said, man, I'm going to tell you something. When you give it, make sure you give it from the heart. Because if you don't give it from the heart, you might as well keep it because it didn't mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And when it comes to this pimping, like you said, pimping is the lifeline to the pimping, man. We ain't going to never look down on a man because he ain't got no hoe or look at him different. We're going to uplift that man. Come on, P, where you at, man? Come on, ride with me. Hop in with me. Even in number 5 or 10 minutes, hit it through corners. Here you go, P. Hit his hand. Give him 200-300, whatever it may be, man. It's better than what
and let me, not to cut you off, bro, but I got to speak on that too. Stop telling motherfuckers that you didn't jug this pimping and you only gave the pimping $50 and $100. I've seen some of you niggas claim to be big time pimps, and then I see you sitting over there bragging about buying a nigga a cheeseburger or a French fry, giving a nigga $100. I've seen one nigga, he had the nerve to sit up there and jump on the status and get into a comment section and ask this nigga, when you gonna give me my $100 back? Why the nigga was endeavoring to campaign at a bitch. You niggas is sorry. You know what I mean?
Hey, who raised them?
Hey, Johnny, how many? Hey, watch this. Watch what I tell you. Johnny, do you know how much money that you done gave pimps?
I don't even keep count, saying. I really don't.
I know, but if you tried to right now, could you probably can say in the ballpark, but you don't know the exact number.
About $100 grand.
Or maybe over $100 grand.
Oh, maybe over 100. I'm just being nice by saying 100. I'm talking about it's dudes that owe me tens of thousands of dollars right now. They don't owe it to me. I kind of wrote it off as like a tax write-off. You keep that, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But when I gave it, I didn't even have the initiative saying that I was going to receive it back. Hey, man, when I gave it, I was under the impression that, hey, that's just 10 or whatever I gave him. That's gone now.
Right.
Fucking with the pimping, it's gone. It is what it is. But like you said,
look at Free gave a pimp $100 and pressed the shit out of him for it back. Nigga, that is not pimpish. That is the most unfly. I'll never forget. I seen two niggas trying to roast each other, and one nigga that was professing to be a pimp, he said, nigga, what about that cheeseburger, nigga, that I gave you? What about the fry that I gave you?
Hey, man,
nigga, that is not pimpish. Go ahead,
what? Who letting these corn ass niggas in the door? See, these niggas need to be crucified and ran over and shitted on too, man. You know, that's why I don't shake these nigga hands. I don't even want to be friends with these niggas who raised these niggas, man.
Right.
These niggas have no moral, they have no respect, man. They have no dignity, man. That's not how a man, when a man do something for another man, he ain't gonna speak on it. He's not gonna
No,
utter it. It's
no,
nothing to be spoke on, man.
no.
Come on, man. Where they do that at, man? I would hope that, you know, if a person did something for Johnny Cash, they wouldn't go and brought up, man, y'all had to get that Johnny Cash nigga, man. Woo, woo, woo. That's why I let my pride get in the way a lot of times. I don't want nothing from you. If I don't
Right.
fuck with you immediately, you're not gonna know. I could be hungry, nigga, ho-po, and ain't got shoes to put on my feet. I'm the only motherfucker gonna know it until I run across Simple. Or I run across, I can talk to a Freeze. You know what I mean? Or I could talk to a Danky or Frank White or somebody that I really know that's gonna respect
Right.
what I'm going through and keep it in confidentiality. It's gonna uplift me and it's never gonna be spoke on again.
I'm gonna say, I want to say this. I want to say this too. Something else that I want to bring back to the game. Well, I've been doing it, and I hope more start doing it. But check it out, man. When your pimp partner get out of jail, when your pimp partner get out of prison, and you know he coming back to nothing, you know he ain't got no hoe, you know he ain't got no dough, and even if he do got a hoe and some dough, it's just the way that kings greet kings, man. When kings come back to society, they supposed to come back to a variety of gifts, man. You know what I mean?
Hold on,
let me say it. When the pimpin get out of jail, when the pimpin get out of prison, man, you might not even had known him or had an opportunity to campaign with the pimpin'. You were supposed to immediately greet him because you know why? And it ain't just street shit, it's biblical, historical shit. When you sit up there and you go see how the servants or kings and queens, how they went over to other kingdoms, as soon as they stood up there and seen that king, they had gifts, man. You know what I mean? So when I come into the presence, if I'm in position to be a blessing, you know what I mean, to put pimping back on his feet or to just say, man, welcome back home. It's not hey y'all, look, hey world, look what I'm doing. No, it's me being a blessing to this game and honoring this game so the game can honor and be a blessing to me. And that's why niggas ain't flourishing, man, because it's a famine in the land for this mentality. Go ahead, P.
Hey, let me say this right here. You know I got to share this story, bro. You hate when I do it, but I'm going to share it anyway.
Oh, no. Come on, bro.
Come on,
man.
See, bro, that's the only how they going to get a proper understanding that we just not talking and just talking shit. We really living this shit, bro. You
okay,
understand?
Well, if you tell that, then I'm going to have to tell, you know, what Freeze did to me, or basically how you been a blessing to me, or how Gorgeous Dre been a blessing to me. I got to show the love because, see, it's through my encounters with other individuals that help me evolve into the man that I am today. It ain't because I'm so great and things like that. Plus, I had a lot of these haters and these niggas, these simps, them niggas that secretly hate the pimping, to thank for my upbringing too, because I seen the results of the motherfucking insults that they was putting on the pimping when the pimping was temporarily doing bad. I had to be thankful for seeing niggas fall out of foreign cars and niggas coming out of mansion homes and niggas can't afford them chains and rings and had to pawn their jewelry simply because they spoke against the pimping or they put their mouth on the pimping. I got them niggas also to thank for the shit that I do for this game and for people. So I want to thank every hater. I want to thank every nigga that secretly hated this pimping, that tried to roast the pimping when the pimping was doing bad. I got you niggas to thank too. Go ahead, P.
Hey, man, let me share this with y'all, man. Hey, man, I went did my little bid. Me and Simple met over the phone. We never met in person. We just had a phone relationship. So we talked a couple of times, and, you know, I told him I was getting ready to go do my time or whatever. And bro came into my life at a time that I was really fucked up, down, doing drugs, not really giving a fuck. I had just lost my mom. You dig what I'm saying? I was going through a whole roller coaster of emotions, man. Really off my swear like a motherfucker, man. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, I went did my time. I turned myself in. Bro, one of the last people I talked to on turning myself in. Got out. Ooh, I'm still at the halfway house. Bro made contact. Well, I can't remember how Simple made contact with me, but he ended up on my phone. We were talking, and he was like, "Hey, bro, where you at?" I said, "Yeah, bro, I'm like 5 minutes from the halfway house. I got to go back over here." He said, "Hey, man, go to the Western Union right now." So I'm like, "What the fuck, bro, talking about? Go to the Western Union?" I didn't even know bro knew my real motherfucking name. I'm going to keep it 100. I didn't even know this man knew my real name. So I tell the bitch, keep driving. Turn up in the Western Union. I get there. I say, bro, I'm there. I'm here. What's up? He said, yeah, man, tell him such, man, you got a package, man, woo, woo, $2,000. I'm like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do that, bro. You know, I'm like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do that. He say, bro, check this out right here, man. I did this out of love and respect. I don't care what you came home to, what your folks had for you, or whatever. This is from me. This is what I wanted to do for you. And that right there touched me so cold because I'm so used to doing the give. And I'm not used to people showing that kind of love. And that right there, I knew I had a friend for life, a brother for life. You understand me? Because it was done. Then nobody asked this man. I didn't know this man thought enough of me to remember my motherfucking name. You feel what I'm saying? But he did that, man. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what real ones do, man. You understand me? That's what real niggas do. And he never spoke on this. He never said, yeah, man, you know I sent this Johnny Cash nigga a couple $1,000, man. Yeah, I'm a big old simp for the P, man. Yeah, I did that for him, man. He was just getting out. I'm telling y'all the story. You never even heard about it.
Well, let me bag it on up so they'll have the backstory. First of all, Johnny had already heard about me before we had started talking because I was in his partner's business. Exactly. I stayed in his partner's business. Yeah. I ain't gonna put his partner name out because I don't want him to think that I'm throwing off. But that's really how me and Johnny Cash, you know, first started talking because he has a partner. And I used to break on his bitch all the time in New Orleans. When I see the bitch in Vegas, I break on the bitch all the time. So I stayed in his partner's business. Everybody knew the name of Johnny Cash. Before I even seen him physically, that's all you would hear about. Man, did you hear about the lick that Johnny Cash bitches done hit? What? Oh man, that bitch just got 70,000, man, in a week. Man, did you hear about Johnny Cash, other little bitch, man, just coming over there? Man, that bitch just sit up there and got 90,000, you know what I'm saying, this week. So that's all I would hear in New Orleans. Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. You go to Vegas, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. And I'm like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's all I would hear. Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash had a reputation for taking bitches that was nobody and making them a somebody. Bitches that was motherfucking, you understand me, handsome, you know what I mean, to sending them out there to go get a ransom, man. Bitches that sit up there, you understand me, was ugly. Bitches that start sitting up there getting to a continuity of getting some motherfucking currency. He was the one that really should have been the one that created that cliche, pretty is as pretty motherfucking does. It should have been Johnny to create that because he's a full-time believer of that. So that's all I would hear with Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. And at the time, me and Slick Vic was around each other a lot. And Vic had sat up there and put Johnny on the phone. And I heard so much about him. Then, you know, Quincy P out of Milwaukee. Quincy used to be like, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. All of the P's would be like, man, when you ain't got no money, Johnny Cash. Need some game, Johnny Cash. You know what I mean? You need a nigga to lift you up when you feeling down, Johnny Cash. You need a jug, Johnny Cash. You need somewhere to stay, Johnny Cash. You need a motherfucking car to drive, the campaign to get you a new bitch. He got like 5 or 6 cars. He got a fucking car lot at his mansion home, Johnny Cash. So everything was Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. So when we finally talked, you know, it was a blessing to finally talk to him because I had heard so much of his representation before we even had a conversation with one another. And see, this is what I'm talking about. When you know a nigga really was this pimping and really doing some pimping, and you know that nigga was doing some pimping in the world, and he had the world, and when the feds came down, they took the world from him, then it's only right for you to try to get a nigga a city, and he had the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel towards the pimping. And then I'm gonna say this. The pimping ain't even had to be on the level of a Johnny Cash. You might not have had a Bentley with a flying spurt. You might not have been in the mansion home, you know what I'm saying, that was a motherfucking 3 times heavenly story. You might not have set up there and had a mansion like that, but you was pimping. You might have had a Cadillac. You might have set up there and pimped, you know what I mean, on the motherfucking LA streets. You might have sat up there and had that bitch on Sepulveda from sunrise to sundown. I respect you. You might have had that bitch on motherfucking Figueroa till the rapture come. And you pimped up, you understand me, for a brand new Nissan in a year. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck. Nigga, I respect you because you just pimping. And if I know that you was locked up and you came out fucked up and I'm still in position to be a blessing to the pimping, that's what the fuck I'm doing, because I'm obligated to make the pimping feel appreciated, because this is the greatest motherfucker in the world. This is a motherfucking pimp. This is the mentality of a pimp. And if you don't have this mentality, you're not no pimp, man.
You're not the pimping, man. I love you, bro. I want everybody to hear this. I love you, bro. You know,
I love you too, nigga.
Though,
hey,
real,
and I love that big head nigga that's up in the motherfucking comment section. That's San Francisco legs. That's Freeze. Because when I had got out of motherfucking prison and shit, you know what I mean, with nothing, I came back, you know what I mean, to absolutely nothing. You know, but Freeze was having it his way. You know, y'all see him right now. He's swole as hell. You know, he looking like, some of y'all think he look like Tookie. I don't. You know, bro still got a long ways to go with that. But, you know what I mean? He muscle bound like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But at this time, he had a gut. That nigga had the big body bends. His face was fat as hell. He was having more money than a little bit. You know what I mean? Snow was everywhere. So when I got out, and I seen bro like that, immediately, bro was a blessing to me. Immediately, bro put me back on my feet, you know what I mean, jugged me. And he knew that I was a very arrogant, egotistical, because that's one thing about Sinful to Pete. Nobody has ever sat up there and gave me no money besides Freeze. I've never asked any pimp in the game for no money or a helping hand besides Freeze. He know how I am, and the reason for that being is because, just like Johnny Cash was talking about earlier, it's so many niggas, they not being a blessing to you because they sincerely want to be a blessing to you. They only helping you just so they can say that they help you or to buy you. So that means that you can't correct me when I miss pimp or no pimp. You can't comment or say anything derogatory or what I would consider to be negative about my representation because I bought your motherfucking ass. That's the mentality of a lot of these niggas. So yeah, man, I'd rather walk on the side of the road or sleep in the motherfucking Greyhound and be down, man, till the game pick me up. That was my mentality. But when I got out, man, Freeze was just a blessing to me. You know, that's more than my pimp partner. That's my brother. So like I said, you know, and then I had the opportunity to come in contact with Gorgeous Dre. And that nigga gave me a motherfucking scroll of game. That nigga blessed me with a scroll of encouragement. I got enough to last on a lifetime with the conversations that we've had, because we've had conversations for over 5 and 6 hours at a time. So with that being said, of course, you know what I mean? I can't just say Sinful to Pete or Philip Gilmore. It's because of Freeze. It's because of Johnny Cash. It's because of the Danky Peas. It's because of Gorgeous Dre. It's because of you haters. It's because of you niggas that do indirect bullshit and gay shit. You know what I mean? That basically caused me and provoked me to evolve. I want to thank you haters and you silly gay ass motherfuckers too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, believe that shit. Believe that shit. Let me tell them about this one right here, man. I'm over here in Vegas, man. I'm having my way. I'm over on the west side one day. So I'm in a little clothing store, you know, buying some gaiters or something from the little woman over there on the west side. And K-Red walking here. I'm telling y'all this here about how relationships started this pimping.
Right.
K-Red walking. I never had met K-Red, but you know, I know him from the DVDs and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in there doing the shopping. You know, he come in there, he got the whole show. So he said, damn, man, what's up, man? It's a ball going on or something? I got bags galore in that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, no, there ain't no ball going on. You know, it's just a normal day with this pimping. You know what I mean? How you doing? So I speak to him. He speak back. But before I left, I go in my pocket. Whoa. Shake his hand, bam, because I knew he just had got out of jail. You understand what I'm saying? He was fresh out of jail. I heard about his case. I didn't know that man, but I know he's some ism. You understand what I'm saying? And it was a pleasure just to meet and greet with him. And me knowing that he just got out of jail, I'm in here spending a bankroll. You understand me? It ain't no more than right but to do what? Bless this man.
Right.
I didn't know this man from Dow, didn't have a phone number on him, just knew him from his reputation of what he was known to do. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, me and him got a relationship. We don't talk every day. You understand me? But hey, the respect is there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And the only reason why I'm speaking on this now is because
we showing love of the game.
I want these youngsters to know how deep this shit is. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't get that man no $100, no $200. I jugged that man. You understand what I'm saying?
A real jug. Not that shit that you niggas be talking about. You jugged a pimp and you gave him $20 and $50 or $100, or you bought him a cheeseburger and you supersized his fries. No, not that shit. That ain't even the pimping. The pimping don't do that. The pimping ain't petty.
No, not at all, man. Not at all, man. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I hope that these youngsters then got a whole dose of information, man. I hope that they use it, man, because this is the beautiful flip side of it, man. If you do and abide by what we telling y'all, man, the game will be that much more beautiful. It'll be great again. You understand what I'm saying? It'll be back to where it's supposed to be at, man. And all these niggas that sideline hate, the same nigga Simple just gave a shout out to all the bitch made ass niggas that need to be wearing the thongs and shit out there on the track with the bitch holding her hand. All the mofo gaze ass niggas, we need to get them out the way.
Right.
Get them out the way. You know, and just tell them, say, hey, P, I don't mean no harm, man, but, you know, I really don't think shit of your pimping and I don't want your phone number.
Right.
Just be blunt with them. Say,
right.
Hey,
we shouldn't even waste time.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play with each other. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I had to tell a guy that about a year ago, man. I'm out and about. I'm running to this dude. I ain't gonna name drop. And the nigga like, yeah, Cash, man, what's your phone number, man? Take my number down. Look, man, we ain't even gonna do that. We're gonna keep it like that, man. I see you when I see you, man. You be blessed, man.
Okay. Now, Johnny, this is what I want to talk about now. How should a young pimp conduct itself on social media? Meaning that you got these women that's getting into the inbox, you know what I mean? And some of them don't know how to conduct themselves. So they'll say things that's incriminating on the internet. They're getting to the inbox. Like, just say, for example, a bitch might have come in the comment section. She might see somebody in the comment section that she thought was attractive and immediately get into the inbox like, what's your feet? You know, what's going on with you? You know, how should he conduct himself? How should he talk within that inbox, Johnny?
Hey, man, he should keep it all the way professional. Tell that bitch, hey, baby, pump your brakes. Hey, no, I don't think you got the right person, baby. You dig what I'm saying? How you doing? Oh, I see you. Beautiful. It's all like, oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna switch subjects. We ain't talking about no money, no none of that shit. We're gonna get to that. But baby, you coming off a little too motherfucking strong. You dig what I'm saying? How you doing today? I'm blessed, baby. I'm just out and about walking the dog right now, doing a few things running through the errands. You know, check this out right here. If you don't mind, I'd like to take this conversation off social media. What's your phone number? You feel what I'm saying? And even when she dropped her number and you call this woman or she called you, we still not gonna get right into the, you know, the woo woo wham wham, because you don't know who this person is. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know this woman. She could be a undercover. She could be an informant. She could be anybody. So we gonna kind of walk that in line accordingly, man, until we feel good about it, until we got the proper confirmation that we can be a little more relaxed. And she is some horn. That's why I say we got to keep that communication over. I just saw Dankin some pictures like, hey, man, who is this? You know what you know about her, Dankin? Hey, what you know about, man, I need some confirmation, bro. I get to blast and get to talking and getting out my phone number to any of these weirdo ass motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. And a lot of niggas feed right into that shit, and the bitch want to send them naked pictures. Hold up, bitch, ain't no tricks over here. I don't want to see that.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas out here, they responded with the bitch send him a naked picture. He gonna send the bitch a dick picture. Pimps don't do that.
No, pimps do not send dick pictures to bitches. Pimps is not porno stars.
No, man. You know what I mean? What they got to do with it, man? You know what I mean?
A pimp will send you a picture of the blade, though.
Yeah, exactly. Or that famous Las Vegas sign. You
right.
Yeah, send you a picture of that. Yeah, but other than that, man, we not gonna get into that. My feet is such, bitch. Where you at, bitch? Break yourself, hoe. Woo. Man, yeah, that same shit can come back to hunt you.
Right.
Same shit can come
Right.
back to hurt you. I know what seeing going with it, man. You can't be loose like that, man, because that's what they looking for a nigga to be, an amateur in this shit. To make an amateur move that's gonna cost him his life.
Right.
That's what that's what you're gonna pay for with it, your life, by being an amateur.
Right. Well,
you really try? Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: when a woman get into your inbox, a woman of the profession, a motherfucking hoe, or matter of fact, I'm gonna take the hoe. We gotta stop using that frequently like that. You know what I mean? It only belongs to
exactly.
a selective, a few. But a prostitute that's under the impression that she's a hoe, and she get to your inbox and she say, "What's your fee?" You know, keep the conversation, as I like to say, indirect but direct.
Right.
You might not want to bless her with your line, you know, or if you do bless her with a line, you bless her with a line that you don't even use like that, or they got this new shit, text now, you know what I mean? You might want to use a Google number or whatever. You know, the bitch don't need to have your phone number. You might not even trust this bitch like that. You don't know if she's some hoeing. It might be a motherfucking fat guy that look like Danny DeVito behind that motherfucking computer screen and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me say this. Keep your words ambiguous. Keep your shit indirect but direct. Learn how to ask for it without asking for it. Learn how to talk about the game without saying anything about the game. You know, and that's when you have mastered, you know what I mean, communication. When you basically instructing the bitch without incriminating yourself. You putting it in her mind without saying it verbally to her. And if she can't sit up there
read between
and
lines,
she ain't Jerry Rice enough to catch this Joe Montana pimping that you throwing at her motherfucking ass, then she ain't even right for the motherfucking team, nigga. Her comprehension ain't even right. You know what I mean? For your type of pimping, the bitch letting you know that she too motherfucking slow. You understand me? To even be in your Harvard University class of game. That type of slow ass bitch gonna have that new face gonna cause a new case. Leave that bitch alone. But when you can speak indirectly but directly, and she got the intellectual capabilities to understand that you sending her to either Western Union to have a reunion for your issue, or Bank of America, Wells Fargo to send a bankroll, it don't matter. Hey, that's the bitch. But even then, hey, check this out. Another thing is this. A lot of them get up in the inbox talking about what's your fee just to have a conversation with you. That's why you got to be sensitive to the spirit of pimping. The spirit of pimping will minister to your mind and let you know that this bitch is full of shit. And she really just getting in your inbox just to see your pimping temperature. She want to see the level that you at in this pimping. That's it. She has not come to pay you. She's not trying to give you no fee. She's not trying to have a reunion with Western Union. She only coming in there to sit up there and say that, yeah, I talked to him. He was trying to have me.
Exactly.
He was trying to knock me and stuff like that.
I wasn't really feeling them like that. And, you know, I had action. I could have went over there.
I could have came over there to Johnny Cash, but you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? All these niggas are just on me, but I ain't really ready for all of that yet. You know, that's the only reason why she got up in your inbox, P. She's not trying to get the fee. She's not trying to get you that.
Just to put another notch under her belt to say that she talked to Simple to P, or she got a moment of Johnny Cash's time. And let me tell y'all young pimps this right here, man. It don't take nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing for them people to get on your line and tap your phone nowadays.
Nope.
Absolutely. I'm talking about straight up word of mouth. We think that he doing this, or we think that they can go get a search warrant. Right now it's 10 o'clock at night Vegas time. They can go get a search warrant, wake a judge up, and by the morning, top of the morning, your phone line will be tapped and they'll be recording every motherfucking phone call that hit that line.
Exactly.
Simple as that, man. I promise you. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Simple as that. But see, okay, and another motherfucking thing. Now, I want to also say this. Listen up closely. A lot of you pimp real swell. You think before you do something on Facebook. You think before you do something on Instagram. But some of y'all are actually under the impression that just because you on Snapchat and you looking at videos and you looking at visuals, that it's okay for you to say incriminating things to this attractive bitch that you looking at. And I want to tell you that that's absolutely wrong. That this could actually still be the people that's doing the videos. You know what I'm saying? Don't think just because, oh, okay, yeah, the bitch said the video. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like, Facebook and Instagram, there ain't pictures and shit like that. You know what I mean? This is a video right now. And I know it'll make you feel more comfortable, but I want to tell you, don't get comfortable on none of this shit. Don't trust none of this shit. You speak indirectly or directly. Always think if they was to come right now and they had this conversation, could they incriminate you on what you said within this conversation? You got to think before you say, as I always say, mentally respond. You got to think. If you can't use this blueprint that God gave you, then you shouldn't be in the pimp game. You too motherfucking slow, and you're going to end up locked up. But don't say anything. Yeah, P, it was okay because it was on Snapchat because the videos was up, or they only keep it for 24 hours though. You know what I mean? Yeah, me and the bitch had a conversation, but they erased every motherfucking thing, you know what I mean, in 24 hours, so I'm good. Now, don't have a mentality like that. Learn how to speak about what you want to speak about without you speaking about it. That's how you have mastered communication. And that's why I told you guys to memorize the dictionary, elevate yourself, become a conversationalist, sit up there and add to your vocabulary. A lot of you can't speak indirect and direct simply because you don't have your vocab ain't right. You got the vocab of a second and third grade. So you don't know how to speak to a bride without incriminating yourself. Only thing you know is give me the money, bitch. You know what it is with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, bitch. I done knocked God and served Jesus, bitch, and I done served all the niggas in Mars for all his porno stars, bitch. You got to give me mine, bitch. I need mine right now, bitch. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that you know how to do, and I'm telling you,
and
every
you know
conversation within them inboxes, they're going to use that in the courtroom, and you're going to be like, God damn, I thought that shit got deleted. Yeah, it's deleted all right. No, this is completed in the courtroom. You know what I mean, against you in the court of law. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, a lot of these guys got the...
Hold on, bro. Shit, stop. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, somebody really trying to get in touch with me, man. She keep hitting this line. But anyway, let me say this here. A lot of guys think, hey, man, y'all got to understand, this is a thinking man's game, man. It's a thinking man's game. And, damn, I lost my train of thought, man. But this is a thinking man's game, man. And Cian said it best, man, that same shit you do today can come back and hunt you tomorrow, man.
See what you just said? What you just said, Freeze, they can go back to any time or date and retrieve those old snaps too. We lose them, but they don't. They still have that. They can still, and Facebook think they slick. Me and Freeze was just talking the other day, Johnny. They trying to set it up where they trying to charm, as I like to say, charm and disarm motherfuckers. So what they telling these young people is, just in case, if you lose your page, your friends, you can choose some friends, that can restore your page. They can give you restoration, some of your friends on the thing. And they not, and most motherfuckers, like I said, one of the greatest manipulation tactics is to convince somebody that you're doing something for them, but you manipulating them the whole motherfucking time. Don't trust that shit. Man. Go ahead, bro.
Facebook, Snapchat, and all that shit, and Instagram. They number one tool right now is face recognition. If y'all aren't aware of what face recognition is, that means as soon as my black ass face hit the scene, they know exactly who it is. I can put Joe Blow, the bitch's hero, up here. They're going to say, no, that ain't none of him. That's who that is. You understand me? And they keeping tabs on niggas through their face recognition. Right. And all the little shit they got niggas doing with the little masses and the little shit, that's another form to keep their system updated. Every time you use that shit or send out a snap, oh, they got some cold game. But you have to use this shit accordingly and not make it your number one priority. You have to resort back to what the original standards are when it comes to this game. Don't get too comfortable with this social media because the game been here before and it's going to be here after this shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is just a tool that you use to reach out to others, to be social. Don't use this as your lifeline or your forever. This is what I got. This is what I do. This is my whole way of how I pimp. You're headed for disaster, man. You're headed for disaster, man, because them two things don't mix. You dig what I'm saying? I'll jump on this shit here and there and talk some shit, but like P sake, you got to know how to move. You got to know what to say. You got to know how to say it. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to do it, man, because if you don't, you'll be sitting back thinking about this live right now saying, man, god damn, that sinful man that's trying to cash niggas some cold niggas, man. Man, them niggas told me, man. God damn, man, they told. Don't be that nigga. Don't be that nigga, man. Take this shit in, man. Because, hey, man, I'm telling y'all, this is information, not just information that's going to get you some money, but this information that's going to save your life. And last time I checked, you can't put a price on life, man.
No.
You can't put a price. And believe me, man, when I say not talking about somebody going to kill you, hey, man, when you go to jail, and when they throwing out them football-ass numbers, nigga, that's life. You might well say your life over with right there. It ain't no living, man. When you in that motherfucking penitentiary, that is not living, man. You dying every day. A part of you dying in that motherfucker every day. It ain't no motherfucking guarantee you gonna even walk out of that motherfucker. I done heard of niggas walking in there perfectly healthy and falling dead in that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Catching all kind of staph infection. Nigga catching HIV, nigga catching hepatitis, all kind of shit, man. I hear niggas, oh man, I can go do, man, I can't do 5 days in that motherfucker. You better than me. Sometimes you can go do some motherfucking weeks on. I can't do none of that shit, man. I wasn't built for it, man. Ain't no pimp built for that, man. Anybody with common sense will understand that and do and put all the insurance around themselves not to have to go through it. Me, I went through it, Simple have been through it. And we telling y'all this shit for a reason. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to just leave them with this because we really meant to just give y'all a salad bar, but we done gave you a whole buffet already. But I want to sit up there and say this. One of the greatest ways to convince somebody to be in your lifestyle is not so much of speaking about your lifestyle, it's about conveying your knowledge about life. You can provoke a woman to want to be with you by seeing what you're doing on a daily pertaining to life. You can just be comical, show your personality, show your intellectual capabilities by expressing your intelligence on subjects that's not even pertaining to the pimping and hoeing. And as she begins to see how beautiful your mind is, she gonna get intrigued to the point where she wants to have a conversation with you. You don't have to say nothing about pimping and hoeing. She's just liking on you and desires to be with you as a man. And once she desires to want to be with you as a man, then you can introduce her to the pimping and hoeing. But it might be a conversation about Malcolm X. It might be a conversation about science. It might be a conversation about mathematics or a biblical historical conversation. And when you constantly studying and reading, it's just like a lyricist, somebody that freestyles every damn day. It just comes naturally. It flows. You don't got to write nothing down. All you got to do is just speak. And the words of knowledge, the spirit of wisdom will rest upon you. And it'll sit up there and bless her mind. And it'll give her mental climaxes like no other. And you know the old saying, when a nigga dick goes soft, the pimping is still going hard. Why is the pimping still going hard? Because the pimping is getting game every motherfucking day. That's why. You know what I mean? So the best way to convince somebody to be in your lifestyle is not so much to speak about your lifestyle, but to convey knowledge and wisdom about life. You don't got to sit up there and make statuses. I'm going to just keep it 100. A lot of you niggas don't knock off social media because you're boring. You're boring as fuck. You get mad at niggas like me or Freeze or somebody that really got it like that, and you're upset and you're jealous because you're not blessed like that. But instead of you being a jealous little bitch and having that male Jezebel spirit about yourself and mad at me because, you know, God didn't bless you with the capabilities that he gave me, get your bitch ass up, pick up a motherfucking book, and do something that most niggas don't do, nigga. Read.
Read.
Stop being jealous of me. Stop taking time out your existence to say indirect sentences about me, nigga, and pick up a goddamn book and sit up there and use the mind that God gave you. What you talking about, John?
Check this out right here, P. I'm just funny thing you said that I'm gonna go a little sideways right now. But I spoke to my kids today over the phone. They currently in another state right now. And I told them that, hey, yeah, I got all your package for school. Y'all got this, you got woo woo. But I told them it's only one thing I want y'all to do. They said, Dad, what is that? I said, I want y'all to be more into reading. Pick up them books. I'm going to send y'all a list of books, and I'm going to give y'all, you know, after I send these books, y'all going to have to give me the information I need to know about these books that I sent y'all, because reading is power. My daughter like, what, Dad? I say, reading, baby, is more important than any singing career you can have, any dancing career you can have. Reading is going to take you to the next level of life, because without it, you're lost and you're going to be ignorant and you're doomed.
Right.
See, a lot of people, the white man designed back in the day, why did they keep us from books, B? Because they didn't want us to get educated. When you read, that's powerful. And like I told my son, don't just read. When you read, get a great comprehension when you read. Understand what you're reading. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there, man. That's really important, man. When you said that, it kind of touched me, because it's true. Not only with the game, man. Motherfuckers should do that anyway.
Anyway,
man.
But I'm going to just say this, because like I said, we didn't sit up there, man, and what time we might come back, you know what I mean, later on. Johnny, did you want to convey some information pertaining to yourself before we leave off, as far as like your IG or anything?
Yeah, man, y'all come follow me on IG, man. You know, I got the YouTube coming real soon. I was waiting on my brother to get over here to Vegas so we can sit down and introduce y'all to this shit right. You know, y'all see me and him together, and then I introduce y'all to it, and maybe, you know, y'all will come follow me then, because, you know, he's so motherfucking popular, you know what I mean, on this motherfucking YouTube scene, you know what I mean? Y'all see us sitting together, choke the fuck up, really slamming a whole lot of it. Y'all will come fuck with me then. But till the end, man, y'all come fuck with me on Instagram. Man, it's GOAT, G.O.A.T_ Johnny Cash. Y'all come follow me, man. And I got a lot of live shit popping off over there, man. You know what I mean? On some real positive shit. If you ain't on no positive shit, don't even come follow me, man. Positive vibes only, man. That's what I'm on, man. You dig what I'm saying? My inbox is open, man. Any of you young players, man, y'all want to talk, y'all got a circumstance, man, that y'all really need some you know, some insight on, man, you know, some spur of the moment shit. My inbox is open, man. I'm always here to uplift you, man, and give you some information if you need, man. Whatever it may be, my inbox is open. I ain't no fun acting ass nigga. Just make sure you come correct now. Don't come in my inbox with with that old gay shit now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come like a man, man, and we gonna be all right. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
that's all I want to say. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in here fucking with us. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate this here, man. And I hope y'all appreciate the jewels that we was able to drop on y'all tonight. You dig what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure.